Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to Letiblu Guidance. Thank you so much for being here, Scorpio. Yes, let's see what the energy is right now surrounding Scorpio spirit. Yes, the spirit team is here. I ask that you protect the energy for Scorpio spirit and myself at this time. Yes, thank you so much. Let's see what is surrounding Scorpio at this time. What is the energy that is surrounding Scorpio at this time, Spirit? Let's see. What is surrounding Scorpio? I hope you all are doing well. Keep in mind, Scorpio, this is a collective reading, okay? So if you do desire a personal reading, the link is below, okay? You can reach me and just schedule and book your appointment, okay? That link is right below if you desire a personal reading, because this is a collective reading. I just want to say thank you all for being there, being here with me on this platform. I thank you all for all your, exchanges, all your love, all your likes, all those beautiful things that you do, all your beautiful comments. I just appreciate you all. All right. So let's see, what is the energy for Scorpio. All right, look. First thing is that you want inner peace, right? So that is your situation right now. Starting off is inner peace. Then we have you wanting to be aware of something, okay, when it comes to what is going to bring you inner peace with consciousness, right? So there's something that you want when it comes to peace. Your inner peace is very important. Yes, it could be something, about you being very abundant, okay? It could be something involving, you knowing your worth. It could be about you knowing how financially stable you are becoming, okay? Or when it comes to anything that is abundance related, which is really everything, people, situations, all these things. But your task is, your awareness at this time, okay, Scorpio? That's the energy that I'm seeing. I'm seeing that there's some awareness that you want about how are you going to, really achieve this peaceful state. Yeah, and Spirit is just saying right now with magic, Spirit is saying it's really important that you believe in yourself, okay? Believe in what's happening in your life at this time, okay, Scorpio? That is the energy when it comes to advice. Spirit is saying really, truly believe in yourself and know on the bottom here that you are growing, okay? This is all about your growth. So every piece of awareness that is happening in your life right now is all about your growth, okay? But the energy here is saying that the solution is you knowing that you are abundant, okay? And knowing that to be faithful and to trust in where you're at right now, okay? That is the energy. Then we got love underneath that. So yeah, it's all about, that energy. All right, Spirit. So what else is it that we need to know when it comes to this energy for Scorpio, when it comes to this peace, this consciousness, abundance, and magic? What is it that we need to know for Scorpio? What else is it that they need to know? How is it that they're going to, achieve this, beautiful awareness of knowing that wherever they are at this moment in time is right where they need to be for their growth. What else is it that they need to know? Okay, let's spice it up just a tad bit in a minute. Okay, what else is it that they need to know? All right, so Spirit is saying when it comes to your peace, it's very important to honor your top priorities. If it's not an absolute yes, then it's a no. Okay, that's towards your decisions. Okay, when it comes to your peace, it's up to you. Spirit is basically saying when it's, it's up for you. This is your situation. It's up to you to decide if it's a yes or a no. Okay, when it comes to your peace, this is all a part of your growth. Okay. Also, when it comes to awareness, Spirit is saying it's something that you need to be aware of, you don't have to just fight everything on your own, right? It's about asking for help. Receiving is an act of generosity. So there may be some help coming into your awareness, okay? Or some type of energy in that way. So Spirit is saying, yeah, if it's something that when it comes to your consciousness, just ask for help, okay? Or when it comes to you needing to be aware of something, okay? It could be something that is, very hard for you to do, okay? When it comes to making decisions or something like that, it could be very hard for you when it comes to that energy. So when it comes to abundance, Spirit is saying, set your goals right now, okay? For solution, set a goal, write it down, and release the outcome. Small steps make a big difference. So Spirit is saying when it comes to your abundance, you need to know that you already, have all this abundance. Only thing you have to do is put it out there, right? Only thing you have to do is put it out there and know that it's going to come back to you, right? So Spirit is saying, don't hold on to nothing. Don't attach to anything. Just know that the goals that you have already put out there, that is going to, become, and it already is abundance. So that is the energy here. Okay, Scorpio. So yeah, beautiful energy so far. And Spirit is saying, trust the energy. So when it comes to magic, Spirit is saying clear any clutter, any mindsets, any people, situations, or circumstances that have you not understanding how abundant you are and how magical life can be, and believe in miracles happening. So Spirit is saying, when in doubt, just throw it out. So it's a point of not holding on to anything at this time, okay? So don't hold on to anything when it comes to energy right now that you feel is not working with you at this time, because Spirit is saying that they're surrounding you, there's magic surrounding you. It's just that you have to really see it, okay? And for your growth, Spirit is saying, understand being patient. When it comes to your growth, be patient, be willing to pass up good for great. Okay, be willing to pass up good for great. And I also saw this other card, play with the child. Children are your greatest teachers. So this is all about, your inner child as well. So I feel like, when it comes to any downloads or anything that you're seeing around you, when it comes to your heart and your mind, Spirit is saying this energy is asking you to be patient with, people in general. Be patient with your inner child. Be patient with other children as well, okay? But Spirit is asking you for you to, just be patient when it comes to whatever is happening in your life, Scorpio, okay? So that is the overall energy. And Spirit is also saying to give yourself a hug right there on the bottom, that you are magnificent. Okay, you are magnificent. All right, so let's go ahead and bring out the tarot cards when it comes to peace for Scorpio. What is it that Scorpio needs to know when it comes to peace, Spirit? What is happening when it comes to these decisions? Okay, I feel like there's a decision that they have to make. And Spirit is saying if you have to ask for help, ask for help. But things are being cleared away for you, and know that only thing you have to do right now is have trust in the situation of where you're at right now. All right, Scorpio. So what else is it? Keep in mind, Scorpio, if you do desire a personal reading, that is in the description. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you haven't given that thumbs up yet for the beautiful energy exchange, please do. I appreciate you, Scorpio. Ooh, so we have 5 of Wands. So there may be some competition that you may be fighting with right now, okay? It could be about a change or some type of conflict or challenge that is disturbing your peace right now, okay? But this could also be you dealing with different aspects of not being able to make a decision, okay, that is causing you to not be as peaceful, or you're just trying to make a decision to become more peaceful, okay, at this time when it comes to this energy. It looks like, yeah, for your awareness, I feel like you're drawn out for something. It's like you're tired and, something has ended in your life and there's a new beginning for something. But Spirit is saying you may have felt, or been aware of some deep hurt, okay, at this time. But Spirit is saying if you've been hesitating in an energy, it's time to ask for help. Okay, but there is a new beginning here. So there's some new breakthrough or new awareness that's coming forward. Okay, so that's the energy there. So Spirit is saying when it comes to your abundance, it's time for you to cut through any and everything and just, speak your truth, right? You are the boss of your life when it comes to your abundance. So Spirit is saying cut through anything that needs to be cut through and just really be kind of like just disciplined in what it is you're doing, and just know that your energy is going to bring in the goals that you really want, and is also going to bring in the abundance that you really want with the Queen of Swords here. So I feel like, you're sitting on your throne right now. And Spirit is asking you to not be so emotional at this time. Okay. It's more about, action, and it's more about communication. Okay. So communicate what it is you really want right now. Okay. And bring that into fulfillment at this time. That is the energy. All right. What else is it that they need to know? So for some of you, I feel like there has been, you have probably lost your faith in, situation and people, and you're really, letting go of certain situations. Okay. At this time that may have felt, that they have stabbed you in the back for something. But I feel like this energy, you're clearing out this energy. You're clearing out this past hurt. Ooh, and when it comes to growth, this is giving me Empress energy. Okay, I feel like you got the Queen. Like I said, it's all about fire right now, and it's all about passion. It's about you communicating what it is you want to do. Is you being super magnetic when it comes to your growth. And I feel like whatever you're doing, you're so magnetic and so playful and so patient. And this is what is evolving. This is how you are evolving when it comes to growth. Okay, so Spirit is saying, yes, be proud of yourself. Stand in the spotlight. You have been through so much competition, so many different situations where you didn't have any help. And right now you're just seeking, overall your peace at this time. Okay, Scorpio. So that is the energy here. So what else is it that Scorpio needs to know, Spirit? Let's go for round 2. What else is it that they need to know? All right. I saw the 9 of Pentacles. So some of you might be, just, appreciating where you are. And if you're not, Spirit is saying appreciate where you are. Male, female energy, whatever, who is behind this camera. Spirit is saying it's time for you to celebrate yourself, knowing how abundant you are. Okay. That is the energy. The solution is knowing how abundant you are and cutting through the bull crap in order to really get to really what it is you really want, and to clear out any past situations, and know that you have you're faithful in what it is you're doing. That is the energy. So you may have to make a decision really quick for something. Okay. And Spirit is saying be brave. Okay, be brave. So the decision card is saying when it comes to energy, you may have to run away from people to get your peace. You probably had to make a decision to do that for some of you. Okay. Where you ran in order to get your peace. But Spirit is just saying when it comes to competition, Spirit is saying be brave and do what you got to do, and focus on what it is you really want at this time. Okay. And that is your situation. I feel like you're trying to figure out a way to get away from certain people or certain energies. Ooh, so Spirit is saying something is being handed to you. Okay. Something is being handed to you, or there's some type of something that you need to do that may be in your awareness, but you don't know how to go about it, and you don't want to ask for any help, or you're just tired, right? But there is a sense of the new rising of something. Okay, I see yellow here. So Spirit is saying be determined at this time. Although you feel like crap, although you've been through so much, Spirit is saying you got so much good energy surrounding you. 5-5 might be an energy that you're looking at. So 5-5-5, 55. But there is a change coming. Okay, there is a change coming. And Spirit is saying if you need help, call on your spirit team. Okay, call on your spirit team at this time. Okay, we got the Queen of Pentacles. So remember I was telling you about Empress energy? We got 3 queens. That's Empress energy already. Okay, we got 3 queens. So I feel like right now you're being asked to, hold on. You're very resourceful. Spirit is saying ground yourself. You may be making changes when it comes to your eating habits right now, male or female energy. I feel like you're just enjoying. Look at all that money on the back shelf with the abundance card. Spirit is saying you just cut through everything. You got all that abundance back there just lined up. And Spirit is just saying, look, there's roses in the back. So Spirit is just saying you just loving yourself. You have a lot of yellow solar plexus power right now. Okay. With this yellow apron on. And Spirit is saying right now, just keep on being determined. Okay. This is your growth. Okay. This is all about you, just doing your thing right now. Okay. So that is the energy. What else? 9 of Wands. So when it comes to energy, when it comes to this clearing, you've had it. Like you have had it. Or you have done something so much when it comes to whatever this is, or you feel like maybe there's a situation in your life where you're not getting back what you've put out in some energy here, because that's what I'm seeing here. But it's coming. It's coming. You are abundant. You are so abundant, and something is being given to you. Okay, your task is just being more aware on what it is being handed to you and how to use the resource the way it's supposed to be used. Okay, but Spirit is saying you are so close to getting to what it is you need, and Spirit is saying don't give up on yourself at this time. Okay, don't give up on yourself. Just continue to have faith on where you are. Look at that. So there is going to be some inspiration coming back, okay? And there is a new beginning, okay? So there may be a risk that you may have to take for something, but Spirit is saying be more playful, get out and just be inspired at this time, okay, Scorpio? That is the energy that is surrounding you so far. But yeah, Spirit is saying just be playful when it comes to what is happening around you, and realize how abundant you are, and realize that if you need help, there is help around. You just have to ask for it and know that you're coming to a new cycle of growth. Okay, so there is definitely growth here, and Spirit is saying you have been patient, and only thing you have to do is really follow that inner child. There's also messages coming through your dreams at this time. Okay, so Spirit is saying all your visualizations or whatever it is you truly want, focus on the energy of that instead of the energy of any feeling of not having or confusion. But Spirit is definitely saying when it comes to decisions, you may have to make a decision very soon, okay, about something. Okay, and it's all about, it could just be about movement. It could be physical movement. It also could be about communication. It could be about being inspired. But regardless, Spirit is saying that is a decision that is the issue right here for you. Okay, but there is a clearing happening at this time, and Spirit is definitely saying hold on. There is something coming back for you. All right, Scorpio. All right, let's get some final messages for Scorpio. What's the advice here for Scorpio? What is the final advice for Scorpio? And then we'll get a door card for Scorpio. What is the final advice when it comes to this energy for Scorpio? Male or females, I hope you all are here. Yes. So this is the energy. What is the advice? Relax and rest on the top there. Okay, we got innovation. Innovation is creating something new from something old. So something that you've probably done from before is now being looked at in your life right now. Maybe there's something that you want to innovate or make or change. Okay, so there's a new beginning for that. Spirit is saying breathe when it comes to your awareness. Okay, breathe. Maybe go somewhere near water. Breathe fully. Take in the breath of life. So Spirit is just saying, in the present moment, just constantly believe and be aware of where you are at all times. And sometimes when you feel like you'll feel a little off, Spirit is saying at that time, it's really necessary for you to take a breath and breathe. So a lot of you, when it comes to your abundance, Spirit is saying, don't be fooled, okay, with the shadow here. Okay, we have It is not about repression our shadow. It's about understanding the lesson our shadow is teaching us and wanting us to learn. So it could be something when it comes to your goals or when it comes to your money that you need to not be as emotional about and understand where you are. Okay, with the shadow card here. Okay, and just accept what is, you know what I'm saying, and work with it. And we also got ideas, imagination, and creativity with the clearing. Everything is born from an idea, from our imagination. Creativity gives birth to our ideas and becomes fertile ground for our imagination. Like I was saying, you know, when it comes to fertile and creativity, I'm definitely, you know, seeing a rose here. Like we saw roses earlier. So there's definitely an abundant energy that is surrounding you, Scorpio. And Spirit is saying it's up to you to be aware of what is abundant in your life and to move towards that energy. Like I said, look at that, discovering. Something is needing to be discovered. Discovery is letting go of what is to discover what can be. That's the energy that we just talked about. Being more playful and following your dreams right now. Being patient with yourself because it's all about growth. Okay, Scorpio? All right, that is the energy that is surrounding you. Let's get one card of the doors card for Scorpio Spirit. One card for the doors. What door is opening for Scorpio? Ooh, 2 doors. So we got this door. And then we have this door. Okay. So we got the Odyssey. Take in the beauty of country lands and botany. Explore the wonder like a gypsy traveler's Odyssey. So Spirit is asking you to travel. Okay. Something about traveling here. All right. I don't know. This upside down. So something about traveling. Okay, smell the roses, smell the flowers. And we have this other door, palmistry. Fortune and tarot, collective destiny. The palm lines from birth tell your sacred palmistry. Listen to the notes of intuition. So Spirit is saying, listen to some guidance within yourself, okay? Listen to your intuition. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing a new beginning for you. Look at that. Yes. Ooh, I didn't even see that. Whatever this is that you've been contemplating about is a yes. Kiss the ground and touch the sky. Your soul is set now to leap and fly. That's you, Scorpio. All right, that is the energy. We're ending at 22:22. I'll see you later, Scorpio, on your next reading. Take care. Bye.